Ladies, we are here on the show tonight. And tonight on the show, we are going to talk about the final week of college football. Oh my Lord, what a week it was. Oh my Lord. So the day started off with Oklahoma versus Texas. This was I thought it was a pretty back and forth game. A lot of mistakes by both teams. I thought the difference in this game was Kyler Murray simply a better quarterback than Sam Adlerton, however the fuck you say the Texas quarterback's name. I just think it's simple as that. Kyler Murray's a better quarterback, but both teams I thought suck on defense. A lot of mistakes by both teams committing turnovers. I just think it got down to the quarterback play. Kyler Murray's a better quarterback than Sam Ellerton, so that's the difference in that game. Oklahoma, they have now beaten everybody they played. The only loss came to Texas, but now they salvaged that with the win tonight. So Oklahoma has a case. They ended the season. They finished the season 12-1. Everybody they played, they beat. We'll see what happens. Then the other game was Ohio State versus Alabama. Excuse me, I'm starting like a motherfucker. The other game was Georgia versus Alabama. Georgia played really good. And now it was vice versa. In the national championship game, it was, they were winning at halftime. Jalen Hurts got taken out because he was sucking more from Tiger Woods when he had his affairs. They put in Toi Tualoya, and they came back and won the game. Now it was a little bit different, but it was kind of similar too. Same opponent, Georgia. Georgia winning in halftime. This time, Toi Tualoya get turned in the third quarter, and they put Jalen Hurts in the game, and Jalen Hurts wins the game. They come back and win after trailing 28-14. Georgia, I don't know what's up with this entire state of Georgia, whether it's Georgia Bulldogs, Atlanta Falcons, whatever it is. They just have a terrible time of holding on to leads. I don't know what the hell it is, but they just have a terrible time of holding on to leads. It is kind of embarrassing. It is sad. I really thought they had them. I really thought when it was 28-14, they did a good job, I thought, of playing defense, running the football, getting nasty, getting physical with Alabama. But they just couldn't hang on. I thought that defense started getting tired in the second half. And, Jalen Hurts was able to come in and almost get payback for last year for getting benched in the national championship game playing Georgia. Now he kind of gets comeback, gets to play much of that second half and beats Georgia. Comes back, leads the team back, and beats Georgia. Jalen's hurt on limited time this season. He's proven he has improved as a quarterback. I still don't think he's an NFL quarterback, but he has improved this year on the limited time we have seen him play this year. Final game, we watched the one Ohio State versus Northwestern. I thought the whole entire time Ohio State had control of the football game. At one point it was, 24-21. Northwestern in the third quarter made a run. They came back because we went into halftime 24-7 and it was a blowout. But then I thought Northwestern did a nice job of getting back in the game in the third quarter and cutting the lead from 24-7 to 24-21. But then after that, Ohio State completely took over with that high-power offense led by Dwayne Hopkins. And they took over, and they ended up winning the game. Northwestern just couldn't keep up. Simple as that. They just couldn't keep up. Good season by Northwestern. Shout out to them, but they just couldn't keep up. Like I said, if Michigan couldn't beat Ohio State, what the hell made you think Northwestern was going to beat Ohio State? Like, come on, man. Seriously. All right, well, real fast here. So now that it's all finished, tomorrow on Selection Sunday, they will make the decision who is going to the playoffs. So it's going to be Alabama number 1, Clemson number 2. And then who is going to be 3 and 4? Georgia's out of it. Now they have 2 losses to Alabama and LSU. So Georgia's out of it. Notre Dame, they're undefeated. They have a strong case. And obviously, Ohio State and Oklahoma have a strong case as well, as they both finished the season 12-1. Oklahoma lost game a few months ago to Texas, and they beat them today, so they salvaged it. So Oklahoma has beaten everybody they played. And then Ohio State, other than Purdue, they beat everybody. You can obviously know that Purdue loss was most likely a fluke. I think Notre Dame's going to end up getting in. I just have a feeling they are, even though I don't think they're competitive enough. I think both Oklahoma and Ohio State make more sense. But I feel Ohio State's resume is not that good. They played a lot of close games this season, and I just don't think I just don't think, even though it's a 12-1 resume, there's a lot of close games in there. Like I said today, lost a 17 or almost lost a 17-point lead to Northwestern. I don't like it. I think Notre Dame's going to end up getting in the 3 and then 4 Oklahoma. That's how I think it's going to start looking. Alabama will face Oklahoma in the first round, and Clemson will play Notre Dame. So 1 Alabama versus 4 Oklahoma, and 2 Clemson versus 3 Notre Dame. I think that's how it's going to end up going. So Alabama 1, Clemson 2, Notre Dame 3, and Oklahoma 4. I think that's how it's going to end up being. I really do. I don't think Ohio State's resume, even though it's 12-1 with the fluky loss to Purdue, there's still a lot of close games in there that it's like, if you're as good as you say, you should have whooped these teams' ass. And a lot of those games, they barely won. So I think Notre Dame will get in with that undefeated season they had. So that's where my final 4. Let me know in the comment section, who are your final 4? But until next time, I am the greatest man to ever live. I will see you later. The trolls are back. We had like 5 dislikes on the show, 5, 6 dislikes. I want to thank everybody, Frank Cruz, Gamer55, or 50 million, whatever the hell your name is. I apologize. Gamer, you keep changing your name. Gamer 5 million, thank you. And like I said, just try to keep the talk clean. I already talked to Frank Cruz, me and had a conversation after the show. And, we're just going to try to keep it clean. I apologize. Like I said, I might have to have a talk with Chicken Legs too. But, yeah, just keep it clean. Curse, but don't do anything racial, okay? Because people can get offended. Anyway, until next time, I know it's joking around, but yeah, like I said. Anyway, until next time, I am the greatest man to ever live. Until next time, I will see you later.